Hello, this is Paula, and I'm so happy to connect with you again to talk about some of the ways we are being called to upgrade and awaken thanks to the current challenge, and how we can do that through the energy system of our own chakras. And today is time to talk about the throat chakra. The throat chakra is all about expressing your truth with your words, but also recognizing the truth within yourself. When the chakra is open, we really honor the truth within ourselves. We recognize it as a gift. We know that we are the carrier of a precious gift, and we treat it as such, precious, sacred, our inner truth, something to be honored within ourselves, by ourselves first and foremost. And when the chakra is open also, we are open to open and honest communication, but we speak out of love and out of wisdom. In fact, all the chakras are connected, and in particular, the throat chakra gets its energies from the neighbor chakras, the love that we are and the wisdom that we are. So when we speak with an open throat chakra, we speak out of love and out of wisdom, asking questions like, what would love say in this situation? What would wisdom say? So it's beautiful to see how we can be centered in our truth. And it's also lovely to see how the coronavirus is a wonderful opportunity for us to really get there, to open up our throat chakra. Why? Because at the moment it's being challenged. There's so much information out there. There's so many people speaking their truth, which very often looks like judgment, and so much bombardment in terms of news and social media, and everybody's got a judgment, and very often they're opposite. So for example, people are overreacting or people are underreacting, and if we are not centered in the truth that we are, then we are being pulled right and left, and then we look for the next opinion and the next judgment, and we really feel wobbly in our sense of knowing. So what a beautiful opportunity, if that is the case, to actually recenter ourselves into the truth that we are, and really use that as our compass. Really feel into the vibration of certain news, and really feel what is my resonance with that. Do I want to expose myself to that type of vibration? Does it resonate with me? Is it helpful? Is it uplifting? Does it resonate with the truth that I am? And can I, when I listen to it, can I center myself into my truth, the love that I am, the wisdom that I am? Can I use that center as my compass and my filter? And then from that exercise that we're being called to kind of really activate, I can then recognize that truth within myself. And for some people, it might mean choosing to expose themselves less to the news or a certain type of news. For some people, might be choosing to expose themselves to the news, but with that deeper sense of self-recognition of the truth which is inside. And then from that place of deeper recognition of the truth, then we can become empowered and centered enough to speak our truth, but not from a place of judgment. Not from a place of right, wrong, good and bad. From a place of what's in the highest, what would assist, what words would create a bridge of harmony and understanding, what words would activate another person in their power and in their truth. What a beautiful way to use our throat chakra. Very often, the throat chakra is hijacked by the ego. The ego has got a completely different agenda. It's not about what's in the highest, what will create more harmony, what will create more love. The ego is all about how can I control my situation, and how can I speak so that other people won't judge me. So it's not really about being empowered. When we speak from the ego, it's all about separation as well. It's all about right, wrong, good and bad. It's all about judgment. So how wonderful that this coronavirus is actually bringing up in society some of that judgment, so that we can look at that and really choose whether we want to live from the ego and therefore basing what we say in judgment, or live from oneness. The ego lives in separation. The true self lives from oneness. And the agenda of the ego, which is all about safety and it's all about fitting in, and the ego loves judgment because then it can control things. If the ego wants to know what's right and what's wrong, what's good and what's bad, so that it's got some sense of false safety to navigate and control circumstances. The agenda of the higher self is totally not interested in that at all. We are already safe into the love that we are. So we're just interested in how can I expand love into this planet? How can I create bridges of understanding? How can I speak out of love, compassion, and out of wisdom and truth? So for this chakra activation, the exercise would be really, when we speak, can we maybe ask the question, what would love say? What would wisdom say? And when we are exposed to other people's opinion and judgment and truth and their truth, can we check within if that resonates? You know, my truth might not be your truth, but you have got your own inner compass, that vibration within you that tells you, this resonates, this is my truth. Or no, this doesn't resonate, that is not my truth. I invite you to honor that deeper knowing within yourself. So the question is, would you be willing to honor your own deeper truth within? Is that a yes? Good. Take a deep breath into that yes, and that honoring of the truth, and feel that throat chakra expanding, getting stronger, so that you can really recognize that the truth is within already. It's just a matter of using that inner compass to see what resonates with you and what doesn't. And when it comes to speaking out, would you be willing to simply center yourself into that truth and into the agenda of the higher self rather than the agenda of the ego, and ask questions like, what would serve, what would assist, what would create more love, more harmony, what's in the highest? Those are beautiful tools that you're welcome to take with you and practice. And maybe if you have questions or comments or feedback about when you use these tools, feel free to comment below and ask me questions. I'll be happy to answer. And of course, if you want some personal assistance, I'm always happy to do coaching with video call, or even Reiki at a distance, which is so powerful in opening up and recentering all our energy centers so that we can be strong and awaken in these beautiful, special, challenging times. Sending you lots of love and so many blessings. Bye-bye.